Aging is natural, but losing your strength doesn't have to be. By the time we reach 60, most people notice small changes in their bodies. Climbing stairs feels harder, standing up after sitting for a while takes more effort, and carrying a grocery bag may feel heavier than it used to. What's really happening inside the body is a process called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. It creeps in silently, starting as early as our 40s, but after 60, it accelerates. This loss of muscle not only makes everyday tasks harder but also increases the risk of falls, frailty, and losing independence. But there is very good news. Your body is capable of repairing, rebuilding, and even regaining muscle if you give it what it needs. And one of the most surprising sources of this help is fruit. Most people think of protein shakes, gym equipment, or supplements when they think about muscle health. But research is showing us that certain fruits are packed with compounds that don't just keep you healthy in general. They actually target the pathways that protect, repair, and rebuild your muscles as you age. To understand why this matters, let's briefly talk about why sarcopenia happens in the first place. As we get older, several natural changes take place. Hormone levels that used to stimulate muscle growth, like growth hormone and testosterone, decline steadily. The body becomes less efficient at using the protein from our food to repair and rebuild muscle fibers. Many people also become less physically active, either because of fatigue, pain, or chronic health issues. This reduced activity accelerates muscle loss because muscles thrive on being used. Inflammation, the body's way of responding to stress and injury, tends to be higher in older adults, and this chronic low-level inflammation damages muscle fibers over time. Together, these factors create a cycle of weakness. The weaker you get, the less active you become, and the less active you are, the faster you lose strength. Breaking this cycle is not just about lifting weights. It's about supporting the entire muscle system from the inside out. That's where nutrition, especially certain fruits, comes in. Fruits are often underestimated in their power to influence muscle health. They're not just sources of vitamins. They are loaded with antioxidants that protect muscle cells from oxidative stress, natural anti-inflammatory compounds that calm the processes that break muscle down, and essential minerals like potassium and magnesium that make sure your muscles contract and relax properly. Some fruits even influence how effectively your body uses protein, helping the amino acids you eat get delivered right where they're needed, into your muscles. When you combine the right fruits with a balanced diet and gentle strength-building exercises, you give your body the exact environment it needs to stop muscle loss in its tracks and, in many cases, actually reverse it. One of the simplest, most accessible fruits to start with is the banana. Bananas are like nature's muscle protector. They are rich in potassium, a mineral that helps muscles contract properly and prevents painful cramps, which are all too common in seniors. They also provide natural, easily digestible carbohydrates, the perfect fuel for muscles before or after light activity. Bananas are high in vitamin B6, which helps the body use amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, more effectively. Eating a banana on its own is great, but pairing it with a protein source like Greek yogurt or a handful of nuts turns it into a muscle-repairing powerhouse. You can blend it into a smoothie, slice it over oatmeal, or even enjoy it as a simple snack in the afternoon. Another group of fruits that do wonders for aging muscles are berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. These little jewels are loaded with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which target the oxidative stress that damages muscle cells over time. They also boost circulation, ensuring your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients. Chronic inflammation is a major driver of muscle loss, and berries help calm that inflammation naturally. You don't need a huge amount. Just a handful daily can make a difference. They can be eaten fresh, frozen, or added to smoothies, salads, or even breakfast cereals. Frozen berries are just as healthy as fresh ones, so keeping a bag in the freezer makes it easy to get your daily dose without worrying about spoilage. Oranges are often thought of only for their vitamin C and immunity benefits, but for seniors, they play a critical role in keeping the structure of muscles and connective tissues strong. Vitamin C is essential for the production of collagen, which helps keep not only your skin but also your muscle fibers and connective tissues resilient. Oranges also provide electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, which muscles need to contract smoothly and avoid painful spasms. Their natural water content helps maintain hydration, something often overlooked but crucial for muscle function. You can enjoy oranges in slices, add their zest to salads or smoothies, or pair them with a handful of nuts for a balanced snack that fuels and protects your muscles. Then there's avocado, technically a fruit and one of the best muscle repair foods you can eat. Avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which calm inflammation and support hormone production, both vital for maintaining and repairing muscle. They're packed with potassium, even more than bananas, and contain folate and B vitamins that support muscle repair at the cellular level. Avocado can be spread on whole grain toast, mixed into salads, or blended into smoothies to make them creamy and more satisfying while delivering steady, slow-release energy that helps muscles recover. Finally, cherries, especially tart cherries, stand out for their remarkable ability to aid muscle recovery. Studies show that tart cherries reduce muscle soreness after exercise and decrease oxidative muscle damage. They're rich in anthocyanins like berries which calm inflammation, and they also provide melatonin, a natural compound that improves sleep, and sleep is when the majority of muscle repair happens. A handful of cherries after a walk or gentle resistance workout, or a small glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice before bed, can significantly improve recovery and help keep muscles feeling strong and less sore. The best part about these fruits is how easily they can fit into your daily routine. You can combine them in delicious ways. Imagine starting your day with a smoothie made of banana, berries, Greek yogurt, and a splash of almond milk. A perfect muscle-friendly breakfast. Later, enjoy orange slices with a handful of almonds as a refreshing afternoon snack. Add avocado to a salad with leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, and a drizzle of olive oil for dinner. And finish your evening with a small glass of tart cherry juice to support overnight recovery. These small, consistent choices create a foundation for lasting muscle health. But nutrition alone isn't the whole story. Muscles are like engines. They need to be used to stay strong. Incorporating gentle strength exercises like bodyweight squats, resistance bands, or even regular brisk walking sends a signal to your body that your muscles are needed, encouraging them to grow stronger. Prioritizing adequate protein from eggs, fish, lean meats, beans, or protein powders gives your body the raw materials to build new muscle fibers. Staying hydrated is crucial because muscles are mostly water, and dehydration can lead to weakness and cramps. Quality sleep cannot be overlooked, as growth hormones that repair tissues are released primarily during deep sleep. And, perhaps most importantly, staying active daily, whether through gardening, dancing, or simple household tasks, keeps the muscles engaged and the cycle of strength alive. Aging may be inevitable, but weakness is not. Your muscles have an incredible capacity to heal, rebuild, and stay strong no matter your age when you give them the right support. Adding just 2 or 3 of these muscle-healing fruits into your diet every day, combined with light physical activity, proper hydration, and adequate rest, can completely change the way you age. Imagine being in your 70s or even 80s, still climbing stairs with ease, still carrying your own bags, still feeling confident in your strength. That future is not a dream. It's a choice you can make today. If this message resonates with you, take action now. Start with one simple change. Pick one of these fruits, maybe bananas or berries, and add it to your breakfast tomorrow. Then build from there. Over time, these small, consistent steps lead to powerful results. Your future self will thank you. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to Healthy Golden Age, where we share science-backed natural ways to help you stay strong, active, and full of life. Stay vibrant, keep moving, and take good care of the body that carries you through every golden year ahead. When we talk about muscle health after 60, it's important to remember that muscles are not just about strength or appearance. They are your body's largest reservoir of proteins and amino acids. They regulate your blood sugar, protect your bones, keep your metabolism active, and even play a role in your immune system. Weak muscles don't just make movement harder. They can slow down healing, make illnesses last longer, and leave you more vulnerable to falls, fractures, and hospital stays. That's why treating muscle health as a top priority is one of the most powerful investments you can make in your own future. It's not just about living longer. It's about living better with